Hey, what's going on? Thank you for watching Power to the Pod. And today we're going to be talking about why people have such a problem with canceling student loan debt. Now, I don't have student loan debt myself, but it is not hard for me to understand why that could be a burden, sometimes an unnecessary burden for millions of people out there who are struggling. And trust me, at the bottom of your list, you can find that student loan debt. But for some reason, we are allowing people who are well off, fairly rich, you know what I'm saying? They got money, they driving in Teslas. We're allowing these people to dictate or at least put in their 2 cents on why you need to pay it no matter what you have to pay. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this right here, this is the five. This is some sort of like Fox News top five, I guess, thinkers that they have in their group. So let's go ahead and take a listen to see what they have to say about student loan debt.
There's a few Democratic-leaning economists like Jason Furman and Larry Summers say that this is terrible policy, and so it's very much a mixed bag for Democrats on this.
Yeah, a lot is a mixed bag for Democrats when you talk about the progressives. Look, progressives want full cancellation of $1.6 trillion in student debt. Now, think about this.
Okay, so she's already making it seem like trillions of dollars is just so much money. First off, okay, how many government subsidies do we give already billionaires? I mean, go ahead and check out Elon Musk. That's the only person we need to point out. You know what I'm saying? Let alone hundreds of other billionaires, millionaires that we just give money to. And when they make money, they don't give it back through taxes. They don't give it back to their communities. They put it into their stocks. They put it into their socks. They put it into their banks. You know what I'm saying? So the money that they take from us, from my taxes, they put it back into their accounts as profit. So let's not pretend as if trillions of dollars for some reason all of a sudden is too much. You know what I'm saying? Because we give billions of trillions of dollars to already a caked up military that we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are we to fear with the kind of military that we have? But so yeah, let's not complain about that.
We've got 11.3 million job openings. Wages are on the rise. Certainly not enough to keep up with inflation.
Now, it's funny. It's funny how she already threw in, like, okay, first off, she says there's hundreds of millions of jobs out there. Now, I don't know about you guys, and all of a sudden it just got extremely bright. But I don't know about you guys, but just because there's hundreds of thousands of millions of jobs don't mean that these jobs are high quality paying jobs. Not all these jobs pay a livable wage. Just the other day I was at the Family Dollar store, and they had a sign just right out their door that said, "Start today, get paid tomorrow." Now, to each his own. If you want to work at the Family Dollar store, go ahead, do your thug dizzle. But I can honestly say without a doubt, you know what I'm saying, a person working at the Family Dollar store cannot support themselves. We're not even talking about a family, okay? They cannot support themselves in Colorado, in Denver. I live in Denver, okay? You cannot support yourself if you have regular bills. Like if you have a car note, if you have insurance for your car, if you pay rent, if you eat food, if you're one of those people who eat food to survive, how you gonna pay that just working at the Family Dollar store? But trust me, I'm pretty sure jobs like that are all looking for people. So what do they need to do? They actually might have to find a way to pay their workers more than people might want to work those jobs. But just because there's hundreds of jobs available don't mean that you can work that job. And then on top of all the bills you have to pay, then go ahead and pay your student loan debts. Just sounds a little disingenuous to me, but let's continue.
but more than enough jobs for these people to get a job and pay back their student loans. Okay, so the delay itself that Biden has been granting, I don't know if this is the fourth or the sixth, is costing the government something like $100 billion so far.
Okay, so yeah, Biden is kicking this daggone can down the road like 1,000,001 kicks. What he already needs to do, I don't care if he needs to sign an executive order or if he needs to slap some niggas in the Senate, he needs to get it done. You know why he needs to get it done? Because he made a promise. And this promise right here, if he breaks this in along with dozens of other promises, he's not going to get reelected. I ain't gonna vote for that nigga again because he already showed me, which is why people don't trust the government, that when they make a promise, we vote for them based on those promises, not because I like him. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Joe Biden is a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? But that's not why I want that nigga in the White House. You know what I'm saying? I want him in there because he made promises. And if he doesn't commit to those promises, he's not going to get my vote. Point blank, period. That simple. So yeah, it is a shame that he is kicking this can down the road, but eventually he's gonna have to make a decision, and hopefully he doesn't cower down. And to people like this, you know what I'm saying? Like who is she to be complaining about student loan debt that people can't pay? Stay out of people's business and just let people do what they need to do. But let's continue.
Because nobody's making any payments. But here's the bottom line. You have a contract. You have a contract with the person who loaned you the money. If you can't pay it, that's your problem. Get a job like everyone else. You want to do a favor for people? I have an idea.
What?
Why don't you do a favor for people like veterans who are committing suicide, who don't have a home to live in? And then we have to rely on the great organizations like Tunnel to Towers to make these small homes, these smart homes for veterans. And then, we've got senior citizens.
Okay. Now, let me stop you right there. Okay, first off, she is right, okay? When you make an agreement with someone, especially borrowing money, borrowing anything, you sign that dotted line. Yes, you are making a promise. But a lot of these organizations, a lot of these colleges are scams. Why? What kind of education is somebody getting for $50,000? And it's not even a guaranteed job at that. You know what I'm saying? It might be one or two jobs where if you graduate after 8-9 years, you might find a position quick, fast, in a hurry. But 9 times out of 10, I'm working, when I used to work at Walmart, I was working along people who got scholarships and got their degrees and went through to college. And they're working along with me stocking shelves when I was younger. Even now, working warehouse jobs, working construction jobs, a lot of these people got degrees. Why do you think they didn't get a business degree just to be doing asbestos removal along with me, someone who didn't go to college? You know what I'm saying? So it's not even a guarantee. So that could be another conversation for another day. But to me, and why a lot of people don't go to college, because it feels like a scam. First off, why are we even putting dollar signs? Why are we making profit off of education? Off of education, I understand a car, I understand a house or an apartment or furniture or whatever people's make agreements like this, but education, healthcare, like we're making profit off this, and people aren't friendly and doing this out of the kindness of their heart. They doing this to make some money. So $50,000 is the average student loan debt. What kind of education is worth $50,000 and it's guaranteed a job and you're gonna guarantee see that money returned to you? Don't worry, I'll wait. Exactly. That's my point. And second off, she says, let's focus on, veterans and this, that, and the third. And it's like, we're the greatest country, right? We're the wealthiest country, right? Why can't we chew and walk? Why can't we chew gum and walk at the same time? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we do all of that instead of giving tax cuts to all these billionaires and millionaires and people like her? I'm pretty sure she's one of them. Why can't we do it both? Why do we only got to focus on one group at a, every 10 years, it seems like? You know what I'm saying? And first off, our veterans should have been taken care of a long time ago. And then we don't have to rely on other entities to step in and do the job that the government is supposed to be doing. Otherwise, why are they even there? You know what I'm saying? So she is once again being disingenuous, and I get it. She's getting paid to say this, but I guarantee you, if she was on the other side, she would be saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, put your hands down and stop talking ignorant, man. This is what kills me, honestly.
Who are living on a fixed income when inflation is higher than it's been in 40 years. Mm-hmm. So these lazy kids want to have their than it's been in 40 years. What? So these lazy kids want to have their loan canceled. Nonsense. Pay your darn loan, get a job, and be quiet.
Be quiet.
She said these mother kids. First off, these kids is trying to do something with their lives. You know what I'm saying? Who are we to fault them and say, hey, you wanted to go to college, whatever happened, either you dropped out or you changed your mind, this, that, and the third, you had a family, whatever happened, you tried to make something of your life. You could be kicking down doors like hers and taking the money. You know what I'm saying? But you chose to do something and it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So is it right that $50,000 loan should be hanging above your head forever? You know what I'm saying? Even when you file for bankruptcy, guess what? Student loans do not disappear. That's going to be there for the rest of your life. Now, once again, should we set dollar signs, set profit for education? No. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, not only should we make it extremely affordable, I think we should make it damn near free. So then everybody can get an education. You know what I'm saying? So this whole, which is funny, shut up, which Fox News and people like her are always crying about being canceled. You're telling people who are struggling to pay bills and can at least find some relief when their student loan debt is at least paused for the moment. You're telling people like this to shut up and just keep paying. Really? And you wonder why Republicans are having a hard time finding like educated, well-being voters. You know what I'm saying? Like, who in their right mind is going to listen to her and be like, you know what? I just need to just shut up and pay these loans. You know what? I'm going to starve. Okay, maybe not starve. I'm just going to eat eggs for the next 10 years. Okay, I'm going to give my kids to foster care. I'm going to live in a box just so I can pay these student loans debts because this crazy lady who's obviously wearing a wig told me I need to just shut up and pay my student loan debt. None of that makes any sense. Hey, thank you for watching, and go ahead, do your boy a solid. Go ahead, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like they say, the best things in life are free, and this is free. Your ears are not deceiving you. I am not lying to you. Trust me. You can trust me. If you hit that subscribe button, you will not be charged. But if you are, I mean, that is not my fault. You're gonna have to take that up to YouTube or something, or talk to your bank, because I ain't charging you for it. But go ahead, subscribe, and let's both in agreement. Hope you don't get charged for the subscription. Go ahead, hit the button. Hit the button. Thank you.